And just kidding, we're back.
On to the next episode. Let's go.
Erase my measly 2 points from the last video.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? We're the Cinefanatics. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
And we are back with another Schmoedown reaction, apparently in the same night, because
we weren't planning on this, and
Burnett likes to do things. Let me make sure my computer is on, so we can watch this.
Robert Meyer Burnett completely controls all of our lives at this point, so
I'm okay with it. Anyway, I'm not really. Yeah, so he dropped in this last match that was Kalinowski versus Bateman and said, hey, you know, Kalinowski won, but if he wants to go to New York, he's got to face Jeff Sneider right now. Right now.
Which makes for good drama, but is really bad because
I'm hungry and want dinner.
That, and I don't have a thumbnail. Like, typically at this point, after we say our names and who we are, if y'all are familiar with our videos, I usually stick in, like, the thumbnail of the video with, like, a cool thing, like a shot of it expanding on the background. I don't have that. So I'm going to have to improvise. I got an idea. Yeah, that worked pretty well. So
I have no idea what you're doing. Cool.
Yeah, that's because I do it in post, and
we didn't discuss this at all beforehand because you saw I just turned off the camera and then I turned it back on and never here. Sneider, Kalinowski.
So yes, we left the last video wondering how Kalinowski would do against Jeff Sneider.
Yeah.
So we're going to begin this video with wondering how Kalinowski's going to do against Jeff Sneider.
Do we just want to jump right into the who you got?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because here's the thing, Sneider's a good player. He's had some solid missed matches here and there, but if I'm going to be honest, at this point, Kalinowski.
Kalinowski's on too much of a upswing here. He's going to dominate this match.
And this is where he comments on the video saying, "Oh, you sheep were betting against me." Well, me. Now you're going to be for me because you see me winning? Okay, sheep. You're a sheep. Stop being a sheep. So apparently I'm a sheep. It's more like a goat, which sounds more like Dan Merle. Anyway, the point is, going for Kalinowski this time. He's going to New York.
Yeah. It's a good thing we don't have a channel talking about farm animals. You would suck at this.
Oh yeah? You should hear my cow.
Wow. Let's just get into this.
Haha. Moo.
Is it 60 minutes?
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen!
Man, that was quick. Wow.
You know, we talk about Eric Rodriguez all the time being good, but I didn't know he was this good.
Yeah.
Do we have to keep explaining? We're great. We're killing it. We don't need to make any excuses because we prove time and time again that we are
Mike
winners.
is great, and Mike
Fans
is killing
came
it.
saying, hey, Mikey 3 belts, and well, here I am. Here I am. On my way. Mikey 3 belts. That was you guys that came up with that. Why? Because you love me. You talk about the Mount Rushmore 6 months ago. I wasn't even in contention for that. Now you guys are talking about putting me on that. I'm the greatest player of all time and all these polls. Guys, you hate me, but you love me.
I hear you're facing Jeff Sneider right now as we speak, so I guess go backstage and freshen up a little bit, please.
Anything that I do will be much fresher than he will anyway, so I smell like roses, so come on now.
The Insneider, Jeff Sneider!
And then Jeff Sneider. I like Jeff. Who doesn't like a good scoundrel in their lives?
You think we're afraid of Sneider? I know Sneider inside out. Poor little honey. You know, again, there's a time to retire. We know these guys. We're not afraid of these guys. We're corruption. We're not afraid of anything.
Christian, I think Mike Kalinowski's on too big of a role, but Snyder's just one of those
Except
guys.
maybe
Every
wearing
time you wanna
pastel
count him
colors.
out, that's when he bites you.
And Sneider, you bum.
Anything
at least
but
all
black.
I want, man, at least look presentable. Put a
Kind
crisp
of
shirt on, some deodorant. Look good when I'm going to beat you.
Yeah.
all
Kinda
right?
understand
That's
that.
all I want from you. That's all you got to do. Don't think about questions or anything like that. Just worry about, like, is my shirt ironed? Am I wearing deodorant to look good for Mike Kalinowski to whip my ass?
There's a little bit of a lines in head-to-head here. We haven't talked about that either. Grace, Ken, up against Sneider.
Yeah.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back, and you saw the promo there. You saw the promo between Kalinowski and Sneider and how we got here. Man, that Eric's good. He works fast. Business. The fact that you guys got this kind of bonus match here, we looked like we were just getting Kalinowski versus Bateman.
That's all we thought we were announcing.
Burnett comes out and says, nope, Sneider, we got to figure out who's going to New York? So we're doing it now. So Mike Kalinowski now sits at 6-4. Will play Jeff the Insneider Sneider in this #1 contender match. Jeff's 8-5. Going to be here with Roxy Striar. First time that Roxy Striar and Mike Kalinowski have been at the desk since Roxy managed Mike when she was with the league.
Well, fun little insight into how
be fun
things
too.
work around here is that currently on my computer I have 2 windows open. One is all the answers to the questions we're about to ask. The other is kayak.com, because somebody's getting a trip to New York booked. As soon as this match is over, they get to join us there for the movie Trivia Schmoedown Live in Manhattan, August 31st.
Kayak.
Christian, there's going to be a lot of fireworks here today. My big question
Sponsored?
to you, which Jeff Sneider are we getting? Are we going to get a Sneider
No.
that's casual, that doesn't really care? Are we
maybe.
going to get the Jeff Sneider
Probably
whose
not.
phone call you
Who
need to
knows?
take, the Jeff Sneider that has seen his way to winning multiple matches?
Well, it's funny because I know a lot of people have reference when they think about Jeff Sneider and his singles career, that his singles career has been tainted by that match against Bibiani.
Gave up.
Because he did. He gave up. But my personal
Yeah.
opinion on that situation was that Jeff Sneider had been burnt out from the 1.5-year run that he had with the Patriots. He had shut down mentally. He gave up. There's no doubt about it. But it's also the other reason I bring up Roxy Striar. Roxy Striar and Mark Andreyko have brought a new flair out of Jeff Sneider. He is motivated, he is determined, and he wants to win. Now, the only problem is he's going up against Mike Kalinowski right now, who's on one of the hottest streaks we've ever seen.
Guy's on fire.
He's won, I think, a total of 6 games in a row here. If you look at the teams matches, the Intergeekdom
I'm not putting
matches,
special
the
effects
singles
in for
matches,
that.
He's on fire.
gotta
You
do
don't have to. I'm a special enough effect as I am.
He's trying to be the first person
Special
ever
would be
to
the key word.
compete for 3 different belts, and this is a step. If he
That's
does
rude.
it today, he'll be the first person to ever compete for 3
I'm
belts.
saying I like you. You're my brother. You're
Kalinowski,
special.
Hotter than a bag of flaming Cheetos.
That's-
and which Jeff
that's exactly
Sneider
what we
are
all
gonna see?
thought.
He's like Jennifer Lawrence. Are we going to see Jennifer Lawrence in like Silver Linings Playbook, or Jennifer Lawrence in one of those X-Men movies where she just wants to leave? We're about to find out, and we
Wow.
have an interview with each one of our
We
competitors.
showed that
you
already.
can check out
Speaking
right
of fires.
now.
We showed that already.
We're
But, you know,
back.
what we'll do instead of that, Mark, right now, what we'll do is we'll show you the tail of the tape. And you have Jeff, the Insneider Sneider. He has Oscar movies, Tarantino movies, and wearing something that will offend everyone in the audience.
That's very true. That's
That is
very
absolutely
offensive
true.
I
dressing.
don't think
And
he's been
there you have
offensive
Mike
in his outfits
Kalinowski,
so
comic
far.
book movies, James Bond
They've been
movies, and not losing. Big strength of his.
No, and I bet that leather jacket's coming back up.
Not
Bet you
losing.
too. So with that, this is the
classic.
#1 contender match. This is to find out who's going to New York. Are you ready?
I am doing my fantasy draft, but I am paying attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
I feel like we've heard this already tonight.
I feel like more people.
Oh, it's because
showed
we
up
watched the
here
match already.
for this.
Ah,
I think they
yeah.
heard the news and they raced over to the studio.
Oh, you were doing a thing. I'm sorry.
Introducing first,
That's okay. I don't have to.
representing
Please?
Corruption, with a record of 6 wins, 4 defeats, and 4 knockouts.
Fish tacos do
Let's
sound
ring
good.
I'm hungry.
by Stacey Howard and his managers, Grace Hancock and Ken Knapsack. He is the reigning movie trivia Schmoedown Inner Geekdom champion of the world, Mike the Killer Kalinowski.
I feel like we just did this. Stacey Howard, Grace Hancock, Ken Knapsack.
Mangers.
are looking through the A and
Got the
managers.
managers right this
That's
time.
all-time great managers. John McGraw, Joe Torre.
I'll tell you, for as silly as it is, he actually is right. Everyone's talking about Kaiser and Roxy Striar. Grace Hancock and Ken Knapsack have taken him to the title, got him here. They've done a lot with this guy.
It's a question of Phil Jackson
That's
coaching
true.
Michael Jordan. Who helped who more? But clearly Mike Kalinowski in prime position to take on Jeff Sneider. Will you put as much stank saying Jeff Snyder's name as you just did Mike Kalinowski? One of the
I feel like that manager discussion is solved in New York.
I appreciate it. Look, these two
was
guys,
good.
they deserve it. You got the inner geek
Maybe.
champion out there.
I just put a lot of pressure on you.
Well, then I'm not going to do it.
You want me to do it?
What's that?
You want me to announce Jeff
No.
Snyder?
And his opponent,
Jeff Sneider.
Snyder. Come on out. Okay.
representing the Odd Couple,
It's music.
led to the ring by his teammate, Mark the Android
I feel like I'm
Andreyko,
familiar with this song.
and his manager, Roxy Striar. With a record of 8 wins,
That would be
5
why.
defeats, and
Fitting.
2 knockouts.
Chris Clark's loving this opening.
Two-time movie trivia Schmoedown team champion, the Insneider, Jeff Sneider. And there he is. Look at this outfit.
Emerges.
Look at this outfit.
Is that a battle plan? That is a Home Alone Kevin McAllister shirt.
This is an odd couple. This is an odd couple.
You look at Andrejko presenting him, high-fiving him. There's Roxy Stryer, Contender for Manager of the Year. Jeff Sneider, kind enough to dress up today.
Yeah, Roxy Stryer and Mike Kalinowski at the same desk. Not to see since the league. Opposite here. Look at this.
That's right. He looks like Tim Allen's character from Home Improvement has fallen on hard times.
That's right. That's a good movie. Okay, so Sneider has sat down. The Inner Geekdom champion is about to sit down. Round number 1 about to happen. How those rules work? All right, with the rules read, we ask Jeff Sneider, are you ready?
Well, I'm ready, Christian. I've measured Mike Kalinowski up. My only question is, does he want to get screwed or hammered?
Mike Kalinowski.
I want Jeff to win
either
now.
Answer to that or just are you
The
ready?
puns are fresh with that one.
Let's play.
All right, then let's get ready.
I mean, Mike's probably going to win, but I want Jeff to win now. Just he earned it.
All right.
Didn't have to answer trivia questions correctly.
Puns.
Action
Yep.
adventure.
That's correct.
Action adventure film stars Dwayne Johnson, Sean William Scott, and Christopher Walken.
I got to ask you your opinion on this. Do you think Snyder
I haven't seen this movie in a while either.
He just kind of looks like a guy who always walks
It wasn't
around
that
with
bad.
a measuring tape on him.
I think he lives in this
Ooh.
5, not a bad guess. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff Sneider.
I have to go first?
Yeah, yes.
I think I got it wrong.
What do you got?
Walking tall.
No.
Nope.
And
The rundown.
the rundown is correct.
The rundown.
The rundown. Guess which one I was riding before that?
Walking tall.
Right at the end, I was like,
No, that was Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
We
Basically
move
the same
on
movie.
to
It's different,
the
but
90s movies. And don't worry,
Setup
Jeff,
almost
It's different, but it's
Answer
basically
first
the
this
same.
question.
almost set up the
The
same.
query is, this 1997 crime drama was based off of a true story and starred Al Pacino and Johnny Depp.
Oh, shoot. I should know this.
Hey, did you see that Irishman?
I did.
You like it?
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else you want to say, Al?
I don't think you've seen it.
Okay.
What do you think about? What do you think about
5.
de-aging?
4. I could use it. I use a face app. 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we go with Mike Kalinowski.
Donnie Brasco?
Yes.
Donnie Brasco.
Donnie
Yeah.
Brasco.
Donnie Brasco.
Yeah, I should have known.
Here is dramas besides this match.
Hoo-ah.
Who directed 2012's
Oh.
Master?
Yep.
Remember that movie?
Master?
Yeah. Remember a toilet gets broken in it. And it's like my favorite scene in a movie ever.
Oh.
Because you clearly only have one chance to do
Did he direct his own movie?
5, 4, 3,
Did he direct his own movie?
2, 1.
No.
Pens down, and Jeff Sneider.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't have it.
Didn't have it.
I was thinking Jackie Chan.
Paul Thomas Anderson. Jackie Chan. What? It's the Philip Seymour Hoffman and Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, I was thinking of the wrong master.
Coming of age
Like
film.
drunken master.
Oof.
Drinking water.
Glad we had the camera on for that.
No more beer.
As Christian entertains himself, we'll continue with the match. Coming of age film. Still waiting for Harloff to have that happen to him. Your question.
Ooh.
Who played Sharon Norbury, the calculus teacher in Mean Girls?
The calculus
Next
teacher in
question.
Mean Girls.
What kind of calculus student
Yep.
was Christian George Harloff?
Atrocious.
Get the A and the Z plane.
I only know one
5,
female
X,
teacher
Y,
from that
Z,
movie.
4.
Slope intercept.
That would be correct then.
Yeah.
2.
Repeat the question.
First one from Mike.
I can do that. Who played Sharon Norbury, the calculus teacher?
She's a pusher.
in Mean Girls.
She pushes her
And then you
kids.
get into like trigonometry, which is like
Not
sine,
drugs.
cosine.
Yeah.
You know, it goes up, it goes
Yeah, you don't
down.
have to be a dick about it.
Trying to teach the kids something.
5, 4,
Graph paper.
3, 2, 1. Pens
God, I
down.
hate
Mike
graph
Kalinowski.
paper.
Tina Fey?
Yes, and Snyder.
Amy Poehler.
Oh,
Ooh.
no. So
Tina Fey, you go
Tina
Glen
Fey.
Coco.
Nope, Amy Poehler was the cool mom.
Yeah.
You can feel the tension in the room.
A
As
plane
we
ticket
get-
is on the line.
Oh, yeah. Plane ticket New York.
I've
on the
already
line.
done
Here's
better
Fantasy
than I did in the
Sci-Fi.
video that we just did, except for
Who
the
stars as the
Good Lord.
character Chris Kelvin in the 2002 sci-fi drama Solaris?
Ooh.
Solaris.
Not a fan of that name, Chris. If my last name's Kelvin, my kid's
Chris
not gonna
Kelvin.
call Chris.
Um,
Nah.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I think I'm
1.
right.
Hands down. We start with Jeff Sneider.
George Clooney?
Yes, Kalinowski.
Oh.
George Clooney. And Mike
So it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
I definitely thought of a completely different movie.
All right, your next question, gentlemen.
Yeah,
You got
oh, I was
3
thinking
left in
Sunshine.
round
Dang
number
it.
1. This one is animated films, movies
Never
drawn
mind.
on hand or on a computer. Your question: an adventurous 11-year-old girl finds another world that is strangely idealized as its version of her frustrating home, but it has sinister secrets. In what 2009 stop-motion film? I feel like I read the whole back jacket of the videotape.
I was waiting for the hopes to use a repeat.
I mean,
I could do it again. Try me,
it
boys.
was pretty easy to me.
Let's see.
I might be confused if they didn't say it was a stop motion.
Yeah.
That kind of gives it away, I believe.
2, 1. Pens down. We start with Mike Kalinowski.
I believe my best partner in the business quizzed me on this, Coraline.
Yes. And
Coraline.
yes, it is. So there we
Coraline.
go.
Coraline.
5, 4.
She's got buttons for
5,
eyes.
4. So now we
Yep.
get to horror thriller. Horror thriller.
Which sounds like
Question
Coraline.
7. Horror
Buttons
thriller.
for eyes.
Which horror movie franchise has featured performances from such actors as Dennis Hopper, Viggo Mortensen, Matthew McConaughey, and Jessica Biel?
Oh, shoot.
Dennis Hopper, Matthew McConaughey, big fans of drugs.
I'm
You're
gonna
not
feel,
going to get it. It's a long title.
Doing drugs.
Same thing. I guess.
yeah, I feel like I'm still gonna feel stupid.
5, 4.
Because those are 4
No.
known
you,
actors.
You didn't know any of them were in these
Jeff
movies,
Sneider.
though. Maybe
Texas
Jessica Biel.
Chainsaw Massacre?
Yep.
Yes, Mike.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
Yep,
Okay.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
6-5,
Yeah.
Kalinowski, 6 points.
Yeah.
And our final question, Mark.
It is a Patreon question. This comes to us from Andy Schick.
Andy's the best.
Andy Schick.
Andy
One of the
Schick.
all-time greats. Join the movie trivia Schmoedown
Once
Patreon
again,
if you've not already.
Mr.
Select
Schick.
which tier is right for you.
Thank you.
Maybe one day
Thank you.
I, Mark Baby Carrots Ellis, will say your name on an upcoming broadcast.
Hopefully your
like
questions
I just
aren't hard.
said, Andy Schick, he wanted the category. You know it, you love it. Comedies.
About ready to throw Andy Schick under the bus again.
And Andy's question in the world of comedy. What 2006 comedy features the creation of the fictional South Harmon Institute
Oh.
of Technology?
Um,
And a hush comes over the crowd.
Stumped both the.
You either know it or you don't.
no, that's not true.
Andy Schick stumping with Kalinowski.
5.
Institute of Technology.
4.
It's like they don't
Can
even
you
know how
repeat
to
the
write.
question, please?
Yes. Repeat.
I
Thank
can
you,
do that.
Snyder.
What 2006 comedy features the creation of the fictional South Harmon Institute of Technology?
The name is on the tip of my tongue.
That's the stance right now. Kalinowski, a 1-point lead over Snyder. Snyder is now attempting to write down an answer.
Yes.
Snyder's trying to tie the game, and Mike's trying to figure something out as we get to 5, 4, 3,
I swear.
1. We start
don't
with
know.
Kalinowski. Nothing. And Snyder?
The Institute is huh? Is it Borat?
No.
Looking for accepted.
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 Okay.
Ask me about
So
Mike.
Kalinowski
Yeah.
keeps his
Yeah,
1
that's
point
right.
lead as we move into round number 2. Round number 2. Roxy Stryer.
Got him
coming
this
out.
time,
I
Mr.
don't
Schick,
see
but not
Grace
me.
or Ken here, but
Giving some managerial help to Jeff Sneider. And the
I didn't
wheel
even
has
pick up
emerged.
that it was
This
an
is the wheel
acronym.
round, Christian. And in round number 2, your question be stolen by your opponent.
Mike Kalinowski has used 1 JTE rule. Snyder has also used 1. And because Mike Kalinowski is in the lead with 1 point, he has the opportunity to either go first or to defer.
I will spin first.
You're going to spin first. Mike Kalinowski is going to spin first. And it's the second time he's going to be spinning the brand new wheel.
That's right. He's getting to be really good friends with that new wheel. But there's a wedge on there he really wants.
Yeah, he's looking
And that would be
got
one
2 of them.
Jimmy Bond.
Or comic book. Uh-oh, look at this. No.
Coming of
age movies.
Does he want it?
He's trying to spin away.
Yeah, that
from
wheel
it. He's
doesn't
looking-
stop
He's looking very
the
good.
same way the old
He's
wheel did.
He's definitely going to the comedy movie. But James Bond, he's tried to hit it.
Seriously knows that James Bond, he gets to
And
prove
look
his
at-
knowledge,
oh,
and
he did it
Coming
again.
of age
Coming of
rears
age.
its ugly pubescent
wheel-
head once again.
That wheel.
Coming of age.
Ugly
Coming
pubescent
of
head.
Yeah, who cares what I was going to
All
say?
right, Mike. Coming of age. Coming of age. 4 questions. In the film Stand By Me, how does the narrator, Richard Dreyfuss, say that River Phoenix's character, Chris, died?
Richard Dreyfuss.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, stabbed, B, pushed in front of train, C, heart attack, D, choked on a pretzel?
Choked on a pretzel.
That was heart
Pushed in front of a
attack.
train.
It's incorrect. Is it A, Snyder, stabbed, B, pushed in front of train, C, heart attack, D, choked on a pretzel?
Heart attack.
Incorrect. Looking for stab.
Stab. Got him in the throat.
All right, Mike, question 2. What coming-of-age movie is based on the life of Chaz Palminteri?
Oh, I forgot they made a movie of this, and I actually wanted to see it.
Call me Chaz. My name is Chaz.
A Bronx Tale.
That's correct.
It is.
Yeah.
2 points for Mike.
Nope.
All right. Josh Hamilton plays father to Elsie Fisher in which coming-of-age film?
8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple choice.
A. The Diary of a Teenage Girl. B. The Miseducation of Cameron Poe. C. 8th grade. D. Brooklyn.
Miseducation of Poe Dameron.
B.
8th grade.
8th grade for the steal is correct.
Snyder,
1
quick
point.
on that steal, so he gets a point. Mike Kalinowski, 1 question remains in round number 2. Mike Kalinowski has a 2-point lead currently over Snyder.
Last question. John and Joan Cusack star in which 1984 coming-of-age film?
16 Candles. Or no, Pretty in Pink.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
John and Joan Cusack star in what 1984 coming-of-age film?
Yeah, he's doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to... 16 Candles or Pretty in Pink?
Mm-hmm.
I get those
5.
kind of confused.
Multiple choice.
A,
They're both going to be in there.
B. Footloose.
Yeah.
C. Say Anything.
Didn't help
D,
anything.
16 Candles.
Say anything.
It's incorrect.
No.
16 candles.
16 Candles is correct.
1984.
So
It was one of those two.
Big 2 steals
Wow.
there. Puts Kalinowski 1 point ahead of Snyder. Now Snyder hits something that he's good at here. He gives himself a nice cushion. There's the spin.
That's a
Spins
spin?
the wheel. And he spins
Comic book movies. Right
Spins
away.
He's like,
Oh.
nope.
That's not Snyder's
Looks like a guy that we hired
category.
to fix the wheel.
Will Smith.
All right.
Will Smith.
Big
Smith,
Willie
one of
style.
my all-time favorites.
I mean,
Will
probably gonna be
Smith.
better from him than comic book movies.
All right, Jeff. You have 4 questions in the world of Mr. Smith, and your question, number 1. Gabriel Machino directed Will Smith in what 2000s drama?
The Pursuit of Happiness.
2 points, and he's got the lead.
Uh-oh.
All right, Jeff. You now enjoy a 9-8 advantage over Mike Kalinowski. You still have 3 questions remaining in round number 2. Your next one. In Independence Day, what kind of animal is represented on the engagement ring that Will Smith plans to
Jeez.
give to his girlfriend?
The dolphin?
Shoot.
I'm trying to remember when they talk about the rings. I think it's a
Is
dolphin.
it A, a
Yeah.
dolphin, B, a dove, C, a turtle, or D, a rabbit?
Of those choices, the dolphin's really far out there. So
Is it a repeat if I ask for the choices again?
Yes.
You can do multiple choices once.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can provide that. Is it A, a dolphin, B, a dove, C, a turtle, or D, a rabbit?
I think it's dolphin. Yeah.
Dolphin.
Well, he guessed it, and he
Correct.
got a point.
That is correct.
I remember them briefly saying that
Correct.
the
10-8 now. 10-8.
with
10-8. All right.
what's his face was like
Jeff, your next
proposing.
question in the world of Will Smith. In the film Men in
Nice.
Black, who plays Newton, the morgue attendant who kept swatting flies?
David Cross.
golly.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Tony Shalhoub, B, Steve Buscemi, C, David Cross, or D, Paul Rubens?
Tony Shalhoub.
That is
That was
incorrect.
Jeeves.
Mike, your options. Is it A, Tony Shalhoub, B, Steve Buscemi, C, David Cross, or D, Paul Rubens?
David Cross.
From one of the great sketchers of
Wow,
all time, Mr. Show.
So Mike Kalinowski still on a point. So Jeff Sneider can get himself ahead
Man.
here by 3.
Hanging in there.
2 points.
Neither competitor being able to run away
Not
with
yet.
it, though, in round number 2. We are set for a barn burner of round number 3. But, Jeff Sneider, one more question in the wacky world of Mr. Smith. Your last question is, in 2004's Shark Tale,
Ha ha ha.
who voices Oscar's best friend, Angie the Angelfish,
Angelina Jolie.
who also works
Yeah.
at the Whale Wash?
Oh, the good old whale wash.
Ah,
Yep.
Spent my youth there, drinking my life away.
I don't want to go multiple choice. I'm risking a 1 point loss to Kalinowski. I'm going to go with Angelina Jolie.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Mike, without the benefit
Gwyneth
of multiple
Paltrow.
choice, who do you think?
Is the boy?
5, 4, 3.
Meg Ryan.
Looking for Renee Zellweger.
Renee Zellweger. So
That was going to be my
Jeff
third
Sneider
guess.
still
That was my
sees
12th
himself
guess.
with a 1 point lead.
And by third, I
1
mean
point lead over
34th.
Mike Kalinowski as we get into round number 3.
Yeah,
this is the last
Christian,
round.
this is going to determine everything. I think Kalinowski got out of there by the skin of his teeth. I mean, he really had a bad hand dealt to him. And then Sneider, ready to take advantage, just didn't get the spin he wanted. And so now, lo and behold, it's just a 1 point game, and anybody could be flying to the Newark airport.
That is very true, and because it is the
Newark.
third round here, Mark, make sure you let them know exactly
Not
how
LaGuardia?
this works, so they know how to get to New York.
Way to stumble into just asking Mark, what are the rules in round number 3?
Oh, it's been a
round
day.
number 3, we're Victor 1 point lead over Mike Kalinowski, and it looks like it's wearing on you. What 3 numbers feel lucky to you, sir? From 1 to 20.
6, 12, 17.
6, 12, and 17.
And Mike your lucky
Kalinowski.
numbers? Mike is consulting his study partner, Shannon. That's right. You kids leave the door open while you're studying. All right, going to need some numbers here.
And Mike, we're gonna have to
5,
choose them for you here.
4,
And 5,
3.
2, 6, and 14.
2, 6, and 4.
What is this guy doing? Does he not account?
He
2.
picked 6.
You just got another number besides 6. We got 2,
1, 2, and 14.
1,
1,
2,
2,
and
and
14.
14.
All right.
All right, Mike. To take the lead here, you got to hit your 2-pointer, and you chose new releases. New releases. All right, here you go. Which actor plays Del Scott, who is a man who cares for a quadriplegic named Philip in
Kevin
The
Hart.
Upside?
Kevin Hart, yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Kevin Hart.
Cranston.
Yes, for 2 points, Kevin Hart. That is correct.
All
That was a
right.
pretty decent movie, too.
We move on to your 2-pointer, and you selected number 6. And number 6 corresponds to the category of Sandra Bullock.
Sandy B.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandy.
And your question is, Sandra Bullock played a computer programmer who had her
Danette.
identity stolen by a rogue government
Danette.
agency in what 1995 film?
The net.
Give him 2
Sandra
points in the lead.
Bullock played a computer programmer.
Fighting back,
The Net.
back
Sandra
and
Bullock
forth
played a
we
bus
go.
driver.
And now-
Speed.
Speed.
And now-
Sandra
Well, she
Bullock
didn't play a
played-
bus driver, but
Well,
she drove a bus.
that's true.
Chose number
Sandra Bullock played an astronaut. Gravity.
2010s.
Football coach.
2010s. Here we go.
Miss Universe contestant.
In the 2012 film Ted, John and Ted get to meet the actor who plays the lead in their favorite film.
He knows it.
Which is what?
Flash Gordon.
Flash! Ah, Mr. Sam Jones.
The third.
Sam.
Challenge.
No, hold on.
That's
All right,
your
that's
final-
incorrect.
What's your final answer? What is your final
need an
answer? What is your,
answer. What?
he just said he said 3
Ooh.
things. He said Flash.
Well, how many
Sam
things does he
Jones.
get to say?
We need
What are you
an
talking
answer,
about?
You said, what's your answer?
What's
What
your
is
answer?
what is the answer?
Sam Jones.
You're incorrect.
That's incorrect.
The answer is
Thank you.
Flash Gordon.
Thank you.
Hold. Wait.
Yes.
Are you
Thank you.
Repeat the question.
Here's the question. The question is, in the 2012 film Ted, John and Ted get to meet the actor who plays the lead in their favorite film, which is what? Ask
Which
him
is what, not which is who.
What's the
Same
film?
thing as the Equalizer.
Okay.
Ask him for the film, not the actor. All right, here we go. So
Ooh.
now, Mike, do you want to challenge it?
I sang the song, but no, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't want to win on a challenge.
Okay. All right, here we go. So, Mike, now
Has to hit his 5-pointer to stay in the game.
you got to hit your 5.
Ooh, that's
pointer to
rough.
Stay in the game here. If you hit it, it bounces back to Sneider. But if you miss it, Jeff Sneider will be challenging Paul Oyama for the championship in New York.
Oh, that's rough.
Here we go. In U-571, McConaughey's Lieutenant Tyler takes over command after a superior officer, Lieutenant Commander Dahlgren, is killed. Who played Lieutenant Commander Dahlgren? 5, 4,
Can't remember.
3.
Repeat the question.
In U-571, McConaughey's Lieutenant Tyler takes over command after his superior officer, Lieutenant Commander Dahlgren, is killed. Who played Lieutenant Commander Dahlgren? That is his last.
Wow. Shoot.
5, 4.
David Keith.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Insneider, Jeff Sneider.
See, now we're
Sneider
going
ends
for
the run.
Kalinowski this time.
Snyder ends the run. Bill Paxton
was the answer.
Yeah, so
and
Mike
what
jumped
a
out
tough way
Mike
to
jumped
lose the
out
match.
too quick.
Maybe the toughest loss we've seen in recent memory in movie
Oh,
trivia
man.
Schmoedown. He had it, obviously he had
rough.
the knowledge, but it was not the correct answer that we needed for the 3-point question.
So now he's got
Because he can't hit the 5-pointer, so Jeff Sneider is now
He's got to
currently
plow through the
arranging
tournament.
travel plans for New York City.
Jeff Sneider finally has his shot at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Championship against Paul Oyama. It's Sneider versus Oyama in New York, Manhattan, for the belt. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Mike just got too excited and heard Flash and said Sam Jones. He had originally said Flash. Had he stopped there, he would have gotten it right.
He sang Flash, but you got to give us the Gordon too. Didn't
He
get
had,
the Gordon.
if he would have just stopped at Flash, he would have had it there. Flash Gordon, but he got excited and said Sam Jones, didn't listen to the full question, and now we have Jeff Sneider going a challenge for the championship. The run has come to
That's
a little
hard.
halt.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
hard
an
one
unfortunate
to-
thing where it's not a question of
to
whether
do and
the
then
answer
get
is
over.
know that he
Yeah,
knows the
'cause
answer.
you know
gotta
it.
give us
I mean,
the
that's
correct
almost
answer
exactly
in
what
that
Smets
15
did as
seconds,
well.
and you settle on a final answer that's not correct.
Just
Almost,
jumping
yeah.
on there
He
thinking
can't
you've
give you
got
the
it,
points
and
himself.
there's a
Hats
small
off to
slip
Snyder
up and
right now,
something.
but, Christian, now we're going to go to an interview
'Cause he knew it.
with
He
James
knew
the
Sturger,
answer.
Who has
He just
some members
messed up
of
in how to say it.
corruption on the podium.
That's rough.
All right, guys. Mike, so the quest for Mikey 3 belts has kind of been slowed down, but not necessarily over for the year, obviously. But this is not how you wanted this match to play out. Do you think playing 2 matches in one day weighed on you?
No, I came in strong. It was coming of age. I knew seeing that on the wheel that was gonna screw me over. So here we are.
Ken, everyone's just this is the most quiet I think I've ever seen corruption. How are you guys feeling after this?
We're feeling fine. We're not upset. We're just disappointed, but not in Mike. We're just disappointed in losing, but we've been here before. There's still a belt on his shoulder, and there's still a path to all the championships for corruption. Congratulations to Jeff Sneider. He can enjoy the hot, humid New York August. All right, invest in talcum powder. Good luck to you, sir. All right,
It is
we'll
humid.
see ya. The crowd can boo both those competitors out there. We know who we are, and nothing changes that.
Mike, I guess coming back to you, do you think sometimes like you were just rushing to answer the questions because you knew the answers because you have such a wealth of knowledge? Did you just get too excited and jump the gun on the flash question?
It was a rookie mistake what I did there. It wouldn't have helped me. That 5-point I didn't know. So who knows what he would have pulled on his next 2 after that. What can you say? You learn. It was a rookie mistake. I've done mistakes like that before. There's a lot to think about. I can't focus on that right now because I got a teams match coming up. So it's like, this is my first loss in 6 matches. So we're gonna take it. We're gonna learn from it. Learn this mistake. Chance had my back on that one question he helped me with that we were studying. So our game is strong. And this was the one match division I didn't think was possible, and it happened that way. And here I am, and this run ends for singles right now. But I've got another match going for the team, so I can't stop and let this get me down.
You still have, like I said, you're going to be in the tournament, so I mean that's still coming up.
Sounds good.
All right. Looking forward to teams. Grace, how are you going to get Chance and Mike ready for this and rebound from this loss?
I'm going to do absolutely nothing because they're 2 incredible, incredible players, and they got this. I don't need to do a damn thing.
Great management style.
Okay, that sounds productive. Back to you guys.
All right, well, we are back here with Mike Bum, but I like how he owned it.
Can I say, I think that was one of the classiest post-game interviews I've ever seen. Given the heartbreak that Mike had just experienced, he owned up to making a mistake, but he also showed up on the podium. He gave a post-match interview. I think that was really classily handled by him. And corruption. I never thought I'd say that about corruption, but I thought that they were pretty above board and very classy here in defeat.
I agree. I mean, I think that was it. I think that he realized it. Like he said it was a rookie mistake. And Snyder pointed it out that it was very similar to what happened in the match with the Shire Wolves with them, is that it was the Equalizer 2 type moment. He didn't listen to the full question, and he got stung for it.
And now we are going to go to what has to be a very celebratory Jeff Sneider. He wore his tie on a good day, Christian.
He finally did it, though. He finally won a #1 contenders match, and here he is with Jen Surger.
Christian, when you said he finally did it, I thought you meant wear a tie.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. You look... I can't tell whether you have allergies right now, Jeff, or if you are genuinely emotional right now. What's happening?
I am a little emotional, and I'll tell you why. Because I played this game for love. Not just for myself, but for my girlfriend, Stephanie, who I just celebrated my 2-year anniversary with. She's never been to New York. And I said, baby, I'm taking you to New York. We're going to do it up in the Big Apple.
Nice.
And so I have these 2 roses that she had given me for my anniversary. And I'm going to give them to my faction partners right now. You guys are the greatest teammates a guy could ask for.
And none for me. Thanks for making it weird. Roxy, what did you say to Jeff when you went round 2? I saw you sneak in and give him a little bit of advice. I mean, I think it goes to say that you are the manager that has had the biggest impact on your players' performance. So what advice did you give him?
Some might say manager of the year, Kaiser. Thank you very much.
Oh, without a doubt, manager.
I love you guys. I went in there. The thing about Sneider is he's a better player than he believes he is. And so he gets
Corruption might
really
have something
down
to
on
say
himself
against
in
that
these
now.
moments when he's down by 1 point or up by 1 point. So I just have to remind him of the facts. He's an amazing player, and it's his game to win today, and he proved that.
And if I could say one thing about Roxy that's great, and I said this to Jeff after the win, we learned not to do this mistake Mike made to answer quickly. Roxy, since we've been playing together, has said if you get the 15 seconds, even if you know the answer, take a breath. Don't answer quickly. And that caught me with Equalizer 2 and other stuff like that. So even if you know the answer, take the time. And that was learned directly from this manager.
Speaking of managerial skills, though, you're going to be facing the dungeon in New York. Do you have any
He's like,
words
I
at
got
all
something
for
to
Kaiser?
say. How do I tell
Oh
her?
my God, yeah. We'll see you there, and I have no doubt that we're going to be taking them down. I saw what Sneider can do today, and you guys all did, and New York, we're ready to prove that love wins. Sneider, I know that you were doing it for your girlfriend, and you did it, man.
This was a crazy match today. Obviously, I was lucky to escape with a win. I didn't win it so much as Kalinowski lost it. He was a victim of his own excitement today. He had an ugly second round. I didn't have a much better second round, and I overthought some first ones, like that Mean Girls question with Tina Fey. I'm just in my own head on that. I guess I lucked out today. Kalinowski didn't have his stuff. Mikey 3 belts. Read between the lines, buddy. Paul Oyama, Mama Yama, whatever your name is, yo mama. You're going down, dude. Okay? You're like a rookie. I'm taking the belt from you. I'll see you in the Big Apple, which is my city.
Oof. Back to you guys.
Well, look at Sneider. He's ready. He's excited. And that old flame seems to come back that he had when he was with the Patriots on that run, that he seemed to have when he was with Mark Andreyko to win that second team title. And here he is on... He's on par to get that title shot.
Yeah,
to win.
breaking news. Who thought that Jeff Sneider had feelings?
I know.
But we saw it. There's a little bit of emotion coming out of the heart and soul of Jeff Sneider, and if this game can make him emotional, it can really do a lot of things to a lot of people.
It can, and he took down one of the most emotional players that we have here, Mike Kalinowski, and ends the run. But Jeff Sneider, like he said, the thing I like about Sneider also, Snyder's always critical of his game and knew the things that he did wrong in this particular game. But what he's got to realize, though, and I think he already does, is that he can't play like he did in the second round here against Paul Oyama.
No, he's got to bring 3, or in this case 5 big rounds if he wants that belt.
Yeah, because Paul Oyama is kind of like a freak of nature.
Yeah.
What we've seen so far from him, 5-0. The guy is, he might be 22.
That'll be used in a promo later. Paul Oyama is a freak of nature.
If I am
Paul,
either
freak of
Roxy
nature
Strong or
Oyama.
I'm Kaiser, I am going out and I am buying my competitor a set of buzzers right now that mimic the ones that we have here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, because that lightning round, the speed round, I think could determine that match.
You make a great point here, because the fact Jeff Sneider has been in, 7, 8, 9 title matches
I
in
gave
his
up
career,
counting a lot.
And Oyama's only been in 1.
Yeah.
So the experience certainly goes to Jeff Sneider.
And it's a live match here, too.
That's right. And Jeff Sneider also knows how to fire up that crowd. You saw what he did in Chicago in front of 1,000 people when he and Mark Andreyko beat Who's the Boss. Snyder's a big game player.
Yeah.
Make no mistakes about it. So Jeff Sneider versus Oyama, that's the main event, and you guys can come see it.
Wow.
Go and see it. That's right. Next week in New York, the Schmoedownlive.com. Get the tickets now, and you can also get the streaming tickets now. The Schmoedownlive.com. Sneider versus Oyama for the title. wow, Sneider finally, after being in this league since season 3, he's got a shot at the belt.
That's Christian. I'm Mark. Check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon, our Facebook fan page, and of course our podcast, wherever you listen to stuff. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you real soon on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Mr. Harloff.
Hey, oh, here we go.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you? Last day is commish. Unbelievable. What a run.
I thought so.
Yeah. Oh, look. I think you're a despicable human. I really do. But what I will say is, I didn't hate everything that you did. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I thought there was going to be things that people were just going to be lunacy and screaming and yelling. It's been calm. I mean, you've done some things to move around, and people have been, oh, he's kind of moving it towards his favor. But for the most part, it's been pretty simple. So thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Well, I'd like to think I'm not done.
Yeah, this is the last day.
I have one last thing I would like to leave. Call it my legacy. Okay. I'd like to call it the Nuke. I was hoping you'd take a look at it.
I will take a look at it. It's probably going to be a big no for me, dog, as they say. But I'll look. Out of your mind.
I've been told that before.
This is going to change a lot. I know he'll hate it. She'll definitely hate it. The fans are going to hate it. I'll do it. I'm going to change a couple things, of course. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm going to do this. But not yet. I'm going to wait. And I'm not going to tell anybody yet. Because I have to think about it. Definitely got to clear this with Ellis. All right. That's your last shot right off the court. You didn't come up with this, did you?
Oh, I certainly did. You know, I told Roxy you would recognize genius. And so you have.
Well, it's not stupid. All right, Captain.
All right, sir. It's been an honor being your commissioner.
Oh, we're not. But thank you. Guy's out of his mind. I like it. Need chips.
Ooh, so what is the Nuke?
I could have probably kept going if I had more air to hold in my lungs. And
we could have ended this 12 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so really curious as to what the Nuke is. It might have something to do with how the tournaments go.
He's not going to like it. She's not going to like it. The fans definitely aren't going to like it. Are they going to switch Sam and Emma and their roles?
Sam Basher?
No.
Oh, he's already moved Sam Basher around, apparently.
Levine.
So. That might be interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, he's going to move Sam Basher to this couch, and you're going back out to L.A. I would be okay with that. Anyway. No, that'd be interesting if he's like switching the two commissioners around or shuffling Jen Sturger in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just spitballing some random weird stuff.
Yeah. We don't know like the reach of what all they could potentially change on this.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like, we're talking about the Magic season. We're talking about like a season past once we've done Anarchy, and Anarchy was a big shakeup.
It was fantastic. It was very
great.
well done.
Great, yeah. And you see most of the teams that were formed in Anarchy have stuck around. Or should have formed in Anarchy, have actually formed and have stuck around.
Odd Couple, Who's the Boss? Yeah, they're still...
Yeah. Founding Fathers, like almost everybody has stuck around. So, you know... What are these big shakeups that can happen in this? I mean, we are going into tournament season. We are going into singles tournament, and then after that will be the teams.
Which apparently he has control over those as well.
Yeah,
so.
He's declared himself commissioner over the tournaments. So we don't know. What are we looking at? What's going to happen for the rest of this year? Is the Nuke something that is going to take place for this year, or is it something that's going to be in effect starting next year?
Don't know.
Not sure yet. I'm really curious. Maybe we'll get some good discussions somewhere, either the Facebook page or wherever, about what could potentially happen, because we don't know when it's all going to be revealed to us.
Yeah, so go join the Schmoedown Facebook group.
Or if Brandon Hanna has anything to do with it.
Possibly. We know that Brandon Hanna is doing all kinds of craziness, which also leads us back to the question of, the heck, Brandon?
Hey, we're still on this train.
Yeah. So
He never
who knows?
answered us, so.
Yeah. So we don't know what's going on with that. As far as this match goes, Jeff Sneider going to New York against Paul Oyama.
I think he nailed it on the head there when he said it wasn't so much that he won the match as much as Mike lost it.
Which, I mean, kind of sounds like an a-hole thing to say.
But
I mean, that is logically what happened in that game. And it sucks because that's going right back, like I was saying, like Smets with the Don't Tell Peter. It was, you got too jumpy at it and you just dived in.
Yeah. But he was even saying, like, even if he got that, it wouldn't have mattered because he didn't get his 5-pointer, and who knows what Sneider would have gotten in his round 3 questions there. What it was ultimately was, as Mike was saying, it was that round 2. That round 2 did not do him any favors at all.
With the coming of age?
Yeah, actually round 2 was just not great for both of them. They both came out very low numbers in that second round, and so that's what kind of did it in the end there. I mean, you couple that with, he just didn't know his 5-pointer. He kind of biffed it on the 3-pointer, and yeah, Mike lost that one. Here's the thing, though, is this one loss aside, Mike has been on a crazy run this year. So, the question is, what is he going to do in the tournament? First of all, what's the tournament going to look like? And then second of all, what's he going to do when he hits that tournament?
So going based off of what we know of how the tournaments play anyways, regardless of what Burnett might be changing in it, here's the thing. So yes, Sneider gets to move on to play Oyama in New York, but I actually really like the idea of watching Kalinowski just fight through the tournament, because Kalinowski is fantastic at that.
Yeah.
Just fighting up the ladder, tooth and nail, clawing his way. He's really good at that, and it's very entertaining to watch.
And I know they released the bracket, so if I'm not mistaken, if I read that correctly, I think he's going up against Janine again.
That would,
I think
because the bracket
Bateman
had 3.
Bateman would be on the left side of the bracket, and that would put Mike on the right side of the bracket, which is actually, I don't know how it looks for them, but
we haven't got framing down on this yet.
Yeah, I do. Over a year later, I do believe that one of them is facing Janine. I want to say it was the right side of the bracket, which I think is where Mike ends up. So, that's going to be interesting. We're having Mike and Janine face off again. That's always fun.
Yeah, love the comments and the trash talking that go with that.
Chocolate syrup on the vanilla ice cream.
But yeah, get to watch Mike Kalinowski fight his way through the tournament again. It's going to be very entertaining. As far as Sneider versus Oyama, yeah, I think Oyama's got that one. I mean, we'll talk about this more when we actually do the reaction to it. But
it's true. Like I'm
going to call it right now. Oyama's got that.
I'm going Dungeon Head. I want to be a Dungeon Head, so I want to support Oyama. But I think Snyder's going to come in firing.
Possibly.
It's not going to be an easy match for Oyama to win. So, especially, they gave out all the good pointers there. Live crowd experience, title match experience.
Just the experience overall.
Snyder's got everything in his corner. Just from what it sounds like, Roxy as a manager has been supportive. She's going to be even bigger support going into New York. They're going to do some kind of like group studying session or something, but yeah, it's not going to be an easy match for Oyama to win there. So, but that being said, New York is coming up. So if you don't have your tickets to that yet, you should get them.
Go to the Schmoedownlive.com. You'll be able to pick up tickets. I'm going to do it again. You can pick up tickets for the Schmoedown when it's live in New York, or if you're not able to make it physically to New York, you can pick up the streaming tickets there as well.
Yep.
There's also tickets to the show in Orlando. Go ahead.
Orlando.
I knew you were going to do that. And Arizona, which we announced in our last one that we will also be at. We are driving out to Tempe, Arizona, so we will be there in person for that as well.
You'll get to see what we look like in person. Spoilers, we look like this.
It's us without a screen in between.
Yeah. You'll get to see the rest of our bodies.
That's just weird. Way to sell them the ticket on that one.
This just in. People are refunding their tickets to Arizona.
Anyways, pick up tickets, live streams, go to the schmoedownlive.com. Also, hop on the Patreon. You'll be able to see these matches as long as you're at the $10 tier or higher. But help them out any way you can by even jumping on the $1 tier. It helps them out. So make sure you do that as well. Also, for us, make sure you're following us on Twitter at Cinefanatics MLP. That would be great if you can follow us. That way you know what we are planning to do as we progress to the end of this year. We've got plans and ideas, and we are eager to share them with you. And show them. Show and share. That's the name of the game.
She shells on the seashore.
Yeah, Sally did. Anyways, above our heads, there is a subscribe button. Over here off to the side are a couple other videos that we have made. And as always...
I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm calling it a night.
Yeah, I can't talk anymore, so
Yep.
Later.
See ya.
Yep, not much better than the last one. Still fumbled all that up.
Really need to read a dictionary.
Seriously.